Let's talk about Audi e-tron. And as you know, I am a reservation holder, hoping to get mine maybe sometime this summer. And I'm not gonna lie, I have some conditions for me to keep my reservation. And I've really been excited about what Audi has been doing. I just did a e-tron GT test drive, and the video of that is coming very soon. But I'm a little disappointed. I went to their event at the local dealership, Audi dealership for the e-tron. I'm gonna tell you all about it, and I'll tell you why I'm not a little, but a lot disappointed at this point. And I hope they can learn their lessons as we go along. And by the time this car is launched here, they can actually be on top of their game. All of this is coming up next. Taking over the world, electrifying the world, E4 Electric. Welcome to E4 Electric, your #1 source of unbiased electric car news. If this is your first time here, go ahead and click on the subscribe button so you don't miss anything moving forward. I'm almost back. My voice is almost back. But thank you for all of the good wishes. I actually wasn't sick all this time. It's just really just lost my voice, unfortunately. All right, well, let's talk about this. As you know, I'm a reservation holder for the Audi e-tron. I went to the and covered it for you guys in links, the unveiling event for the brand, for the e-tron car. And recently at the auto show in LA, I covered the launch of the e-tron GT, an amazing four-door sedan that will probably compete with the Model S in 2021. And I have more really amazing footage for you guys of my test drive of the prototype, which really never happens this early in the stage of the car development. So that's pretty cool. Now, yesterday I went to an event in here in Sacramento at the local car dealership that I'm assigned to as a reservation holder. Now, originally, I didn't think that I even got an invitation. Someone else told me, hey, there's an event going on. And I was like, what? I did reach out to Audi, and they told me that they did send me the email. I did open it, but I went back and I looked at it, and that was not an invitation. So I'm gonna continue checking on that. But here's the here's the disappointing thing. So when I showed up to the event, and I'm gonna show you some of the footage. Nice dealership, by the way. I really enjoyed it. As you can probably see, there wasn't that many people. As a matter of fact, maybe out of the like an hour and a half that I've been there, altogether I've seen maybe a couple of dozen of people there for the event. So, and I think if I was to invite people at my house, just my friends and family, I would be able to get at least that. So I'm wondering if they really tried to advertise this, if they tried that maybe they haven't really figured out the right avenues. I would have probably preferred maybe even a phone call from them, just saying, hey, are you sure are you coming? We're gonna have a lot of fun stuff and goodies and food. Make sure to bring your friends and family and stuff like that. I would have thought that they would want to make this a little bit more exciting and get as many people as possible. They did have actually a lot of cool food that you can see right now. I couldn't have any of that because I'm gluten-free, unfortunately, but nevertheless, everything was done well except for the actual invitations and getting people to the event. So, that was a disappointing. But what I really thought they really messed up on is availability of their salespeople. So let me tell you what I mean, and let me tell you how I think they should handle this. Before that, I just want to remind you guys that this show and this channel is sponsored by X-Rack, which is my new sponsor, and they're essentially it's a roof rack. It's a creative solution for a roof rack that is your a vehicle hitch. Obviously it's designed for the Tesla Model X, where you can't have a roof rack because of the Falcon doors, but a lot of other regular, passenger and SUV car owners don't want to have it for different reasons. And this is a really, really awesome solution. You can check them out. The description of this video has a link to their website where you can shop for it. And on top of that, there's a discount code for you guys to save some money with. And they will offer our community free shipping on top of that, and I'm sure this is a perfect time for the holiday shopping. So thank you to X-Rack for sponsoring this video and this channel. All right, now back to back to the event. And also in a second, I actually had my friend Eli Burton there, who is the founder and a host of my Tesla Adventure. You've seen him on my show many times. He's a huge Tesla fan. This was the first time that he had with a non-Tesla electric car, and his comments are actually pretty cool. I'll play them to you guys in just a second. But I was baffled by the fact that Audi salespeople were not around. I know we were inside the Audi dealership, but they were just not around. And there's this one guy who I recognized me from my videos, and he was talking to me that he's looking to put a reservation down, and he wasn't really sure whether he should do it online or with somebody at the dealership. So this guy, he wants to get this car. He wants to get the reservation. And it was me standing there telling him about how to make the reservation and about some of the features of the car. And also my friend Eli, again, who's more than able to afford a car like this. And no one there from Audi to even attempt to get him away from maybe Tesla and try to introduce him to this car. Maybe not away from Tesla, maybe it would be another car that he has, maybe even a report that he does on his channel. No, nobody there at all. They were all busy, whatever the hell that means. And I think that's a mistake. The guy who was ready to put a reservation down, he left without putting the reservation down, from what I understand. And that means it's a lost sale. And what else do you guys really do out there at the car dealership if not selling this car? Now, I did reach out to the PR a person, and they confirmed that everybody at the dealerships and the brand is behind this idea. But, if you ask me, they've already said that they're not going to have the e-trons at the dealerships once it actually hits the US. And this only adds to my suspicions that I'm not really sure if dealerships, Audi dealerships, and generally legacy manufacturer dealerships are really up for this. There might be a war that they're going to have to fight internally about this, because this was not a good event. This is not a good indication, and this is definitely a very poor salesman job, at least on the part of this dealership, and maybe probably many others. I think Audi really needs to rethink their strategy here. Now, let me play a clip of my friend Eli of my Tesla Adventure about his quick sort of experience with the first non-Tesla electric car. It's pretty interesting, so here it is.
My first impression of the Audi e-tron is that it really seems just like a regular luxury car. If you were buying this car and you didn't know it was electric, you get in this car and you'd have no idea. It just seemed like a regular, Audi, obviously quality premium car, which is really awesome, because that's how you're going to start getting everybody into electric vehicles. It's not like a Tesla where you step in and you're stepping into this kind of futuristic, techie feeling car, which is great. I love that. This will cater to somebody who's wanting to buy just a premium car, a premium luxury car. And one of the things is the Audi e-tron is not a Tesla killer. As much as Audi and all the other automakers would like you to think that their electric cars are just competing with Teslas, a car like the Audi e-tron is a ICE gas car killer.
So sorry about the audio. Of course, we just weren't planning on this, so we kind of did it with my phone. But great observation, and I think this is what the advantage of this car is going to be, because it is just another good luxury car that just happens to be electric, and in some ways even a little bit better, just because people don't have to go to gas stations or spend money on gas and so forth. And obviously we'll have over-the-air updates and quite a few other things. That's why I'm going to be getting it. I already told you guys that I don't think it's necessarily better than Tesla, but I'm going, because of my poor ownership experience throughout 3 Teslas that I owned for the last 6 years. I'm just going to try a different brand and see if I'm just being treated as a customer better without necessarily owning a better car, if that makes sense. So I am sad that this is the event that turned out to be this way. I hope they're learning their lessons. I know that's kind of their first go around, maybe for the entire Volkswagen Group brand with this. And I hope they're learning their lessons. I hope they're listening to videos like this and to customers who may not be as happy as this experience as they might have already with Tesla, or at least seen them online. All these Tesla events, they look amazing. This is not a success. I think this is a teachable moment for for Audi. I hope they're listening. I hope they'll again will make sure to correct this, make this like more exciting, because the car is a really good car. There are quite a few things that are going on for them here, and people like me are willing to switch. So let me know what you think about that. Let me know if you maybe attended a local event in your area and what your experience was like. Other than that, see you next time, and remember to stay charged.